Hi there. I'm back home after a weekend in Kremnica. It was wonderful. We have very awesome time there at NOCTURNO festival. If you don't know it, you should. Next time is coming up, so next year in August in Kremnica again. It's a lighting festival, so they have a magical garden, which was like arboretum or botanical garden a few years ago, and now they're organizing festival there, and it's full of wonderful people and atmosphere, and of course a lot of lights. This year I was working on something which I consider much more like an experiment than like focused art. It was an experiment with artificial intelligence because it was the theme of this year. It was like I and empathy. So I was working on an experiment where I took a few pictures. I hope I will manage to put them here in the background to my video. So I took these pictures from my old animations. I took like a few screenshots, put them to artificial intelligence and asked her like, hey, can you please tell me what do you see there? And I was just wondering like, what do I get out of there? So I received a text. So from my images that I made myself a few years ago, I asked her and she bring me texts. I will show you the text, of course, so if you're interested, it's in here now. Hopefully I will manage to get it there. Yeah, it's there. So, and I take this text, put it again to the artificial intelligence. This time I asked her to show me some picture, which is the same as this text. I hope the result will be same as my first images. Not at all. As usual, all my expectations from artificial intelligence just doesn't work at all. So it is usually my ideas versus the reality. But I like these pictures. I like them very much, and I make a collection of them and started to reproduce them again and again and again, starting to make like a repeated prompts. So like asking her again to do the same job from the text to the image. And after I found out that there is also artificial intelligence which make small videos or sequences from your pictures. So the artificial intelligence is called Hyper. It took your image and tried to animate it. Yes, again, I was hoping too much to get what I wanted. I hoped for some psychedelic visuals from it and didn't expect what came out. But again, I love it. Some of them were like beautiful, some of them are interesting, some of them are very, like really, really nice. So I make a loop from this. So of course, I needed to use a bit more like editing because it was, I set it up like a not good format. It was like too vertical and I needed to have like a circle for this animation. So I needed to reshape it and I just used at least this like really very like simple effect. It's called mirror, so you know, from the both side. So from a small strip I get this final shape and I show it to the people, and I was really wondering like how did it react, because there's like a lot of human faces and usually people like see emotions in those faces. But the trick is that none of the faces exist, of course, because it's made of artificial intelligence. So, like, what do you see? What do you feel from it? And it was the question I was hoping I will get some answers from. So I make these animations. I will show it after this video, and you can check it out also on my website. And I just presented in Kremnica on this wonderful festival NOCTURNO, and I was asking people like, what do you feel there? Like, do you feel like anything at all? Are you afraid of artificial intelligence? Like, are you expecting it'll kill you, it'll take your job, or nothing happened? Like, what do you think? Like, I was asking young people, I was asking kids, I was asking older people, I was asking everybody who came in actually, because I was having this installation in a small room. So I asked everybody who came in, like, what do they feel? Sometimes we are so like overwhelmed from all this information around us, because I'm feeling most of my day like really full of or flawed by information, not just visuals, but also some sounds and text and everything. It's so much. I'm not able to like read it all, you know. I'm not able to read my Facebook feed at all. It's too much. It's just too much. And we don't have a time just to sit down or take some time for ourselves and just to find out how we feel. So how are you feeling today? Like, are you able to identify your feelings? And do you know like how it's the people who you meet in the next few minutes, hours, how do they feel? Like, do you feel that you're empathetic? Oh, sorry for my English, still working on that. So these are the questions, like, what do you feel from it? So take a look, and if you have a few time, write me a comment or just write me a message. I would be loving to know, like, what do you feel from it? And today I received a very good question from a friend. I was telling her like how was my weekend and what I was doing, and she asked me that bring me 3 best or most interesting answers you get. I say, all right, let's go on. The first one, which really like came to my mind, was this small kid, and I was asking him. He was a small boy, and I was asking him that, what do you feel from this? What you see? And he was like, I would like to kill everybody like on it. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was strong, but I really appreciated how the small kid was able to identify their own feelings. So it was interesting to find out. Most of the people didn't have any at all, or they wasn't able to identify it, whatever. Like, it's also a possibility. Sometimes I'm not able even like possible to identify how am I, you know, because sometimes, no, most of the time it's like a combination. It's not like a black and white, it's just on spectrum. So I'm happy on a spectrum, I'm sad on a spectrum, so it's mixed emotions. And identifying them is sometimes very hard for myself. So take a look on the animation and give me some feedback, please. I would like to know, what do you feel? How this it's actually like making you. What is your attitude, or what is your feelings from it? Let me know. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.